Michael, and for my final job shadowing in paid inquiry, I have decided to shadow my chiropractor, Dr. Mark Pressley. Chiropractic is a drug-free way of manipulating the spine. Now I know that someone will ask this, so I'll answer it now. I became interested in this topic because, first of all, he does wonders by helping people with their back pain. My mom has back pain, my dad has back pain, I have back pain, my sister thinks she has back pain. Also, chiropractors help with ear infections, Haley, and sinus congestion by adjusting a patient's ears and or spine to help the ears drain. Now I would like you to meet my friends, Fred, he's Dr. Presley's, and Willie. Both explain specifically spine. You might remember Willie from my Halloween party, The Goonies. Now, more about the spine. A spine is made up of bones, tendons, and cartilage. Now for the education. The science classes are biology, chemistry, and psychology. The college courses are English, drama. I do not know why you need drama. Speech and debate. Again, big question mark there. Now the intro. Me. What got you interested in becoming a chiropractor? Dr. Pressley. Watching the family. My dad was a paramedic and my mom was a nurse. Me. Where did you go for medical school? Dr. Pete. Pressley. Cleveland Chiropractic College. Me. Roughly how many patients do you get a day? On a good day, maybe on a Monday, 40 to 50. Me. How long have you been a chiropractor? Well, do you remember when dinosaurs roamed the earth? Me. Dr. Pressley. I'm kidding. I've been a chiropractor since 1985. Alright, last question here. What are the most common things that you treat? Low back pain and number 2 probably makes neck pain. Any questions? Caleb. Carla.
What do you mean? I have a question and a comment.
Yes.
My question is, where does it split up into upper and lower back pain?
Upper and lower. Well, lower back pain is anywhere. See, okay, so let me throw a curve out here. So see how the spine. See how the spine bits kind of change here. These ones have little hooks on the ends, and these ones have little ones that go out like this. That right here would separate it between upper back pain and lower back pain.
And my comment is, I love.
Okay. Haley, this time, yes.
So if you had an ear infection, you like this.
Well, I don't know exactly how he does it, and the person that I used to go to when I was a toddler, when I had an infection, she would put her finger right about here, and then pull in an odd way, and then it would just pop, and then all the wax would drain out.
Oh.
Well, it wouldn't like come out. It would drain in.
Ew.
Okay, 8.
I was
Yeah.
one time on my lay on 2 pillows. The next morning my neck was hurting really bad. I like if it turned in it hurted a long time, and I couldn't go to school. My dad tried to twist my neck like that.
Yeah.
And then I had to go to my dad's chiropractor, and he
should really not do that without a license. You could break someone's neck very easily by doing that. Okay, Leo.
Can I touch Willie?
No.
Okay, I was going to say possibly after the presentation, but possibly. Okay, Madison.
Is the skeleton and the spine real?
No.
Creepy.
Okay,
Yes,
Rachel.
Oh, I was gonna ask if the spine is real.
The spine looks real.
Yeah. Except for the bolts in it. Yeah.
So what?
They'd have to do that even to a real spine.
Yeah. Okay, Maggie. If you,
So, can you tell us a little bit more about like the experience, like your job shadowing?
well, what would happen is he would ask the patient if it was okay if I was in the room when he did the operation, and thankfully all of them said yes. I have my questions, observations. So I also got to watch a decompression. My thoughts. Okay, so it's basically like this. So
I've seen my mom like have that, but I'm not sure like the words I don't understand.
well, it's called a decompression. So what happens is you're laying down like this, and then a harness goes around your belly here. And then there are two hooks on the back. They don't lash into yourself. Don't worry. Okay, so then there's a machine up here, a little, I guess I would say a wince, and it hooks onto here, and then there's another cord that just hooks onto the wall over there, and then the machine, this simply just pulls you like this. My thoughts. No, it feels good.
So it's like so it doesn't feel good.
So you're like
Well, any other person, every other person that I have asked says that it feels extremely good. Yes, it straightens it out. Okay, so my thoughts on this were, so it's like a medieval torture device, only it feels good. Okay, this on her?
Michael, you were saying something about when you go into the chiropractor, you get an adjustment. Can you talk about what an adjustment is and what they're actually doing,
Well,
or how they do it?
well, okay, so here's one of them. So you would lay down like this.
On your side?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he would put his one hand back here and the other hand just on and then he would bench press you. It feels good. I've had it happen to me. It feels amazing. Yeah.
So, why does it feel good, Michael? Can you explain that?
Well, so you're having back pain. That probably means that, okay, so here's how they're all lined up. It's going to be more like that. And so when he presses
you're
down
having
on the
back pain because
side
it's not lined up.
and it presses against the
Nerves.
the chair, and it would pop it right back into place.
Oh, that's cool.
You don't- oh, you hear a loud crack.
What's wrong with that?
See,
Exactly.
Abe gets it.
That's a me. What's wrong with it?
Okay, elementary, this is still Michael's
It doesn't crack.
presentation.
It's more like a loud pop.
Like you're popping your finger.
Okay, so like that. Wait, listen.
Like that.
That's how it sounds like.
Still, to me it sounds different. I can't do it. It's pop.
Yeah. Got something out for whack. Alexander? Okay. Sydney?
Where did you get Will?
Willie, where did we get the Halloween store?
Halloween store.
What?
Oh, yeah. He's a Halloween store.
Oh. It doesn't look like not real. It doesn't look scary. Oh,
Yeah, he does.
There's the nice.
Okay, other questions for
No,
Michael?
those are taped on.
Let's make sure that we're not talking unless you're asking a question.
Well, a normal doctor would. So, The normal doctor would normally treat you for if you were sick, if you had like a broken bone maybe, but a chiropractor, so if something was out of whack in your spine or your neck, or you had some sort of infection, then he would pop it right back into place. Whereas a normal doctor would give you some sort of medicine, maybe give you some advice on what to do when you get home. That's not hard.
Can you explain why you would need an adjustment? Like, why would your back be out of alignment?
Well, there's actually a lot of different causes for that. There's if you're overworked and you're like if you're a construction worker and you're gonna take a big wrench and go, oh, it's stuck.
Oh, back. So doesn't sound good.
Well, yeah, that's not good.
Okay,
If you can't move your back, that's not good.
That's very disturbing.
Okay, there's all.
Mackenzie?
Okay, you open that. Ellie.
How did you get into this topic?
See, this is what I'm talking about. Every time somebody asks him. I became interested in this topic because first of all, he does wonders helping people's back pain. My mom has back pain, my dad has back pain, I have back pain, and my sister thinks she has back pain. Thanks.
So, what happens, like, whenever you're paralyzed and, like, you can't move? What happens to your back?
Well, I think my dad would explain that pretty well. He's had it happen to him before. Remember, you were just telling me about it.
Well, I've had what's called a sciatic nerve pinch. So the little red things on the back of the spine are nerves, and so a nerve is how your body tells your brain that you're having pain. And so if a nerve gets pinched between the bones, or something is out of alignment, then it causes a pinch. You know how sometimes your leg goes to sleep or your arm goes to sleep?
Yeah.
Well, and it feels like little pins. It does that down one of your legs. And so that happens if one of your vertebrae in your spine, one of the little bones there, is out of alignment. And then it actually feels very bad to hurt, and it hurts to walk. And then if it gets severed completely, it gets cut completely, then you're paralyzed and you can't move part of your body. So you paralyze your legs or another limb.
So, you said in the beginning, like, a chiropractor is someone who, like, helps, they don't give you medicine. So, what do you mean by that? Like, what medicine would they give you? Like, what medicine would a doctor give you?
Well, like some sort of liquid medicine, a pill,
Like, to help?
or a shot maybe.
If you take Advil,
Yeah.
that helps shrink the cartilage and the inflammation, but that doesn't move the bones back into place. So the chiropractor helps put the bones back in place.
Here's an inflation right here.
Right. So what that's called is that's a herniated disc. So if the disc starts sliding out, which it can,
I saw lots of pictures of that on that website.
yeah. So
It looks like you know when you chop down a tree, it looks like that, only white. I'm sorry I put that into your
All right, elementary, let's take a few more questions.
Hey, my grandfather once lost a stomach, and it had to be replaced with one of a cow. Was it a liver?
no, it's a heart valve,
Oh yeah, heart valve.
and he ended up with a metal one, or pig
Oh,
It was a
valve.
heart valve,
right.
not a.
Well, they do pig or
Okay,
cow.
Johnny.
Yeah, they do all
So
three.
when your dad said
Yeah,
that
when they get in there, that's when they decide based on the shape of your heart.
you didn't have to cry to be paralyzed, I just saw something actually so funny. So you got that happened. It's not. like it completely moves out of place, like you're paralyzed. Mom,
I can't move.
no, Mom, my waist down is paralyzed. Ah! Oof!
I can't get up.
Alright, do we have any more questions, elementary? One more question. Does anybody, it looks like Eleanor does. One more. So
Just a
Eleanor-
question.
Eleanor had her hand up.
No comments.
No comment. Eleanor had her hand up.
Well, this is the first thing that this hand right here, it has the heart right now, and also my mom.
Question. Any questions? Rachel.
What would happen if you broke your spine and then could they do anything for you?
If anything, that would just make the situation worse. Okay. Elena?
Why do you want to
I don't know. It just seems like a kind of an interesting profession. There's a lot of things that you do that are very interesting to me. You take X-rays. He actually has. No, it doesn't hurt when you have an X-ray. I've had an X-ray of my everyone.
I have
Alright,
Alright, let's give Michael a round of applause.